Welcome to Wisdom of the World. Today's story is about cheating death. It's a story from the Dominican Republic. It's called Death and the Doctor, and it goes like this. One day, there was a man way in the countryside who really was wondering how he was going to make a living and how he was going to make some money. So while he was wondering that, Death paid him a visit. And Death said, you know what? I'm going to make you rich. I'm going to make you a doctor. And all you need to do is put your hands on the patients and you will cure them. If I stand, however, at the head of the bed of the patient, then your cure will not work. No way. You don't even need to bother. If I am nowhere to be seen or I stand at the foot, the cure will work. So the man became a doctor, started to cure people, and soon he healed thousands and thousands of people. He became famous in the country. And the king of the country, who had a daughter who was very ill, asked him to come to the palace. So he did, and he looked at the princess who was dying, and the king said, if you can cure her, I'll give you half of the kingdom and I'll give you my daughter's hand in marriage. So the doctor set out to cure him. And then to his great dismay, he saw Death standing at the head of the bed. And then he said, oh my God, this is really a disaster. Instead of making a cure, I'm going to be dead. Because the king had said, if you don't cure her, I will hang you on the gallows. So the guy said, well, he thought of a trick. So when Death was standing at the head of the bed, he just turned the bed around. So the cure would work. And so Death knew he had been tricked, and he left the room, but not without planning revenge. So the cure worked. And the king held his work and said, please come tomorrow morning to the palace and I'll give you my daughter's hand in marriage. And as our doctor left the palace, Death took him by the arm and said, you're coming with me. And he took him way up to heaven. And he said, do you see this? And he showed him along a huge place, hectares, full of tiny little lamps burning. And he said, do you know what that is? That's a field with all the souls of all the people on earth. And this one over there, that one that is sort of going out, that is sort of sputtering, that's yours. And it's about to go out. And our doctor friend said, okay, Death, please give me 15 minutes. Let me tell you a story that you like. Yes? And Death agreed and said, okay. So he told a story, and in the meantime, he looked around to see where the oil was kept. And he found where the oil was. He poured a lot of oil on his little flame, so it really started to burn very bright. And that's how this man is still alive. I know him. Thank you.